Okay, everybody, this is going to be how you are going to actually log into DeltaMath and how to find your assignments and kind of how everything kind of works in there. Once you get going with it, it is pretty direct and straightforward. Hopefully you'll find that to be your experience. So I'm going to do kind of a login here just using an account I made up for my class. And so I'm going to be typing in an email address and a password. And then I'm going to hit login, and when you guys log into the site, the first thing you're going to see is what it says upcoming assignments. And I want you guys just to notice how the assignments are going to be labeled here. You're going to see A1 for Algebra 1 _ Flex Learn _ 01. And this is just going to be how we're going to number the assignments. So as we kind of progress through this part of the year, you'll see Flex Learn 01, 02, 03, and however far we end up needing to go before we return to school. When you look at the assignments given here, it may either show up like a drop-down window like this, or it might look like this. You'll notice I have a due date from May 1st. I don't know if that's actually when we're going to be returning to school or not. I'm just putting that date down because it's way down the road. It gives you guys plenty of time to get this stuff done. Okay. What you're going to do though is, if you see this view, just click on the title of the assignment, and you'll see these are the topics that are being covered in the assignment. Now you notice I kind of already started this, and right now I currently have a 10% score. There are over here, you'll see these are the topics that are being covered, and then over here that just means there's 2 questions for each of those topics. Okay, so if I was going to go in and answer one of the questions, for example, if I go in over here where it says one-step equations type 2, if I just click on that, you'll see the question shows up here. This is the name of the teacher, the topic, where we are right now, time of day. You'll see up here it shows you kind of a couple different things. You can go back to the screen you were on before. If you really don't know how to do it, you can hit give up, which certainly that's an option. Hopefully you will not though, because you got other things you can do here. And then you can hit show example. If I hit like show example, it'll kind of walk you through how to solve the question. So for example, if it was like 11s = 22, you would solve that by dividing both sides by 11, and you would get s = 2. And you can keep showing, hit next example if you want to see more. And then once you're done looking at your example, you can hit original problem. That'll take you back. And so if I look at something like -48 = 12r, I could divide both sides by 12, and that's going to leave you with r = -4. And then I'm going to hit submit answer. It's going to ask me if I'm sure that's what I want to do. I'm going to hit yes, and boom, green check mark shows up. That means right now I kind of have 1 out of the 2 questions correct for this particular question, and it shows the answer down here at the bottom. And then once you're ready, hit next problem and take a look at what's given to you, and off you go. At any time you can always go back and kind of look at the master list of the assignment. You'll see right now my grade's up to a 20% because I've answered 2 of the 10 questions correctly, and hopefully you can do the same. Now if you make a mistake on a question, you get up to 3 attempts total. So if you make a mistake, make sure you look at the example, double check your work. Hopefully you get it right by the time you get to that 3rd attempt, and we'll kind of go from there. This is just going to count as a homework grade. This is not a test, it's not a quiz grade, just a chance for you to kind of practice the skills we've been working on all year. But this is how you find your assignments. And one other thing that you also might find helpful when you are doing your assignments, if you click on the calculator up here on the upper right hand side, you'll see it help you type in things like exponents, all your numbers, pi or whatever, if you have to do anything like that, parentheses. Whatever you're asked to do in the question, you can always access it by using this calculator tab, and that should help you as well. If you do have any individual questions, please do not hesitate to email your teacher and ask them. All right.